music coming from Junior, all right? The Filipino-Spanish performer, artist. And that song is from 1977, But If You Leave Me. 11:45 on the dot. And here's another piece of news and info. All right, from in and around Subic Bay Freeport. We have this report from the Manila Times. All right, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority Chairman and Administrator Wilma Eisma has vowed to turn Subic into a cruise ship destination and top anchor tourist attraction in the country. Eisma made this commitment as COVID-19 restrictions eased and more economic activities reopened to support Subic's recovery. Ayan, unti-unti na tayong nakakabalik, di ba? Alright. Sabi pa niya, sabi ni Chairman and Administrator Eisma, ang problema kasi dyan, most of them na-overtake ng pandemic. Okay? For 25 years, since the time of Senator Richard Gordon, ang sinasabi niya, gagawin niyang cruise ship destination ang Subic. Pero hindi nangyari ever. Sabi ni Chairman Eisma, ako lang nakagawa niyan. Pero wala na rin sila kasi walang cruise ship industry. Alright? Eisma said during an exclusive interview with the Manila Times. Okay? And the SBMA chief said they were actively promoting the seaport to bring in more cruise liners as well as cargo liners. She said, we have a lot of accomplishments if you ask me, but those were watered down by the pandemic. In fact, as mentioned by Secretary Carl Chua, it will take 10 to 20 years for us to go back to a pre-pandemic level as a country, Eisma said, referring to Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Carl Kendrick Chua. All right? And she added, but again, ang importante lang, we shouldn't stop. Mahirap yung mag-give up tayo. So right now, the first requirement is to stand up and kick the pandemic out. Let's kick this pandemic out. Samahan natin si Chairman and Administrator Eisma. All right. Before the pandemic hit, an average of 3,000 tourists disembarked at Subic from each visiting cruise ship and visited attractions in the Subic Bay Freeport Zone, Olongapo, Clark Freeport Zone, and even the nearby provinces of Zambales and Bataan. Yes. Sumasama yung yours truly sa pagtutour guide sa mga to eh. Dinadala namin sila as far as Bataan, Zambales. So damay-damay talaga sa what do you call this? What's the word? I'm looking for a word. Sama-sama talaga sa good effects of having cruise ship, having Subic Bay Freeport as cruise ship destination, di ba? May domino effect yan eh, di ba? Which is good for the economy of those places mentioned. In 2018, the Central Luzon Regional Development Council cited the SBMA for developing Subic into a premier cruise ship destination and noted that cruise ship arrivals in Subic had generated more than 85 million pesos worth of economic activity in the first 8 months alone. All right? The Port of Subic is one of the designated crew change hubs in the country. Its reopening is expected to ease the congestion in Manila Bay, where merchant ships with Filipino crewmen await their turn to disembark their crew and take in fresh personnel. Subic was designated as a crew change hub in July and was formally opened on August 22 last year. However, operations there initially only involved point-to-point embarkation and disembarkation, pending approval of the second phase, where inbound seafarers could quarantine in local hotels after their RT-PCR test. All right, so there you have it. One of the latest piece of news and info from in and around Subic Bay Freeport Zone. Back to the Friday Rewind songs that you guys asked for.